What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And for this one, man, I had a request from one of you guys asking me to use my Punisher on Combat Superhero Day in ABX and show you guys how he performs, because as of right now I actually have him built pretty well. As you guys can see, he's ranked 581 in the world, which is actually pretty damn good for me, because you guys know I don't invest too much in characters, but I really like the Punisher and this uniform is actually freaking good. Really love it, guys. As for the overall build, this is what it currently looks like. If you've seen it recently, it hasn't changed. 123 for attack speed, 73% for critical rate, 199 for critical damage, 50% for ignore defense, and 50% for reduced cooldown duration. So overall, some pretty solid stats there. As for his Urus, he's rocking 2 physical attack and 2 critical rate for every single slot. Skills are all at 6. Rotation for me is generally 5 into 4, and then I'll go 3-2 or 3-1. Completely up to you. These 3 skills right here, the 1, the 2, and the 3, can all be guard broken. So whenever you build a Punisher, you want to most definitely give him immunity to guard break if you want to get the most out of these skills. But the majority of his damage is actually on his 5th and his 4th. The 3 is also really good as well. As you guys can see right here, he's rocking Power Wave Angry Hulk, all 6-star ISOs. The obelisk right here is actually critical damage, which is really good for him. A damage proc, which is a great thing to have on him. And we got immunity to movement speed reduction. That immunity is not doing absolutely anything for him. You want to get immunity to guard break right here with a very similar obelisk. If you can do that, he's gonna be even more of a monster. If you can't do that, give him a CTP of destruction and he will destroy everything. Okay, that is the choices that you need to make if you want to have one of the best Punishers in the game. As you can see right here, his uniform is currently at heroic. Eventually I'll get it to mythic, but this is what it currently looks like for right now. If you guys want to see some of the required uniforms, as you can see right here, Iron Fist's uniform is actually required for him if you want to get some additional bonus stats, which is actually really good because I currently own this Iron Fist uniform and it is the best way to play Iron Fist as of right now. Need some more Punisher buys, so I'm gonna have to farm those really soon. As you guys can see right here, I have Daredevil, which is required for him. This uniform right here, Luke Cage, eventually I'll pick it up because I don't think they're gonna do anything more for Luke Cage for season 2 of Luke Cage, but fingers crossed, hopefully they do. But if not, this is gonna be something I pick up in the near future. And as you guys can see right here, Mockingbird's uniform is actually required if you want to get some additional HP. I believe you can also roll this for ignore defense or skill cooldown, so it's completely up to you. It's a good slot, but a bad uniform, so I would not recommend you guys pick this uniform up unless it's being sold for gold, because Mockingbird is not going to be playable in this uniform. Her kit is overall terrible, not going to do anything for you besides story missions, and even then, she probably can't even clear past chapter 12 even at tier 2. Okay, so that's just my opinion. But with that said, let's actually jump out of here and jump into a little bit of gameplay. Alright boys, so we're gonna treat this like the Punisher is a tank and we have snare immunity, and we're just gonna stay up in the face of this Frost Beast and see just how much damage we can do. Not gonna worry about dodging too much. We're just gonna use his skills and the iframes that we currently have to our advantage and see how well he performs, because I do have him built very well. This is actually my first run ever using this uniform in ABX. So I really want to see how well he can do here without guard break immunity, because that's going to interrupt me quite often in this fight if I'm trying to tank and not trying to dodge too much. Ideally though, I expect at the very least to be getting 300k with him. And it looks like he won't disappoint on that front. Might actually be able to push for 350 without the guard break immunity. So I think if I work on him a little bit more, get the uniform to mythic, that might actually really help. And if I can eventually change his obelisk to a CTP of like destruction, that would make him significantly better. But we'll see what the overall score in here turns out to be. Woo. Oh wow, this guy actually managed to pull 380,000. I think this is actually a little bit lower than what he can do, because if you guys go back about 30 seconds before this fight ended, you'll notice that that's when he hit 300k. So the last 80,000 of this points actually came in the last 30 seconds of this fight. So I feel like if I did a better job timing the damage proc on the 5th and maintaining the bar with this same build, I could potentially pull 500k. Still not enough to eclipse my Wolverine, but this uniform is definitely a significant upgrade to the Punisher and a must buy for any true Punisher fan. But that's all I have for this one, guys. Like always, thanks for watching. Hope it was informative, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love. And I'm gone.